Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make bistec encebollado. It's a really easy steak recipe. Here are the vegetables that you're going to need. I have here half a white onion and half a red onion. I have a bunch of cilantro, half a red bell pepper, 4 garlic cloves, and 2 tablespoons of sofrito. Now with these vegetables, you want to make sure you do cut them in big chunks because we're going to cook this low and slow and we don't want them to break apart. If you don't want to use 2 different types of onion, you can use one of whichever one of the 2 that you want to use. And I also forgot to mention we're going to need 2 bay leaves. Now, I'm going to season this with tomato bouillon. You can skip this tomato bouillon and just use beef bouillon, but I really like the flavor this gives it, and if I had to choose between the 2, I would choose the tomato bouillon. If you don't want to use either of these 2, you can just use your own adobo seasoning. Now I'm adding some dry oregano. I'm not really good at measuring these things. I kind of just eyeball this when I do this, so I'm showing you here exactly how much I'm adding. I'm going to grate this between my hands to make sure it breaks down all the natural oils. Now I'm adding a little sprinkle of smoked paprika, that's optional, and some cumin. Now be careful with the cumin because it is a very strong flavor and we don't want to add too much. You see me here adding a little bit. I did go back and add a little bit more, but it's really just to your taste. I don't like to add a lot of it. And of course, I'm going to add a little bit of black pepper. You don't have to add this if you don't want to. I like to add it because I like the flavor that it gives it. Now I'm going to mix this all together, make sure all the seasonings are well combined and everything is well distributed. Now I'm going to add this to my pot. My stove is not turned on yet. I'm just going to add all my ingredients. You can also do this in a slow cooker. Now I'm adding 1 cup of olive oil and 1 cup of vinegar. Now that everything's covered in oil and vinegar, I'm adding my sofrito and I'm adding in my peppers, my bay leaves, and my garlic. I'm saving the onions and the cilantro for later because it tends to break apart faster, so I'm just gonna add this now and wait for it to cook at least half an hour. This has been cooking for half an hour on medium heat with the lid on. I have not uncovered this until now, so I'm gonna add my onions and my cilantro. I'm going to make sure everything's well combined. I'm going to put a lid on it and leave it there for another 20 to 25 minutes or until the onions are well cooked through. Now this is what it looks like after another 20 minutes. And I'm just giving this a good stir and this is ready to plate. This is a really great recipe if you want to use a crock pot or a slow cooker. I served mine with some white rice and avocado on the side. I hope you guys liked my video and thank you so much for watching.